Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. As you know that in the previous video I have already told you that what is the concept of Skinner, and what Skinner has postulated that how the child acquired a language within the natural environment, and Skinner has put forth his own theory, that is the habit formation. And here in this video I want to tell you that the opposite concepts of the Skinner, and the opposite concept of Skinner is the Chomskyyan concept, and this concept is called the innate theory of Chomsky. For moving forward, I want to ask you that if you are new in our channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more updates if you want to know about the language and linguistics. And see what Skinner has put forth. First, I have already told you that Skinner has told us that the individual, mean the every child, the every human being within in this world has certain environment, and that environment tells you that the language of that particular society, because man learn the language from the society. This is the individual, and this is the data, and this data is provided to that individual. We are talking about any society. In any society, the natural mechanism is that this is the every individual, every human being, and every human being takes data from the environment, and then every human being construct the grammar of that particular language in which society he or she is living. But and how the child develops his grammar, his language. See, the previous video I have already told you that first, this is the habit formation. We give environment, give the child the stimulus, the data, and the child responds according to that data, and that environment means everything around the human being, means the parents, the friends, the society, and they provide him the reinforcement. And if they provide the reinforcement, the child repeat that data, and that repetition, the child acquires a language. But we don't have any skill at this level to measure that how is happening in the human mind, what is taking place in the human mind, and how we can say that what is the operating mechanism that has been observing in the human mind. We cannot even open the brain, and we can see, and we cannot keep the human mind, the what is going on in the human mind. And what we can say? We can say that first you should observe what is the problem. The problem is that if the society is giving the data of the language, the society is providing the huge amount of data to the child, the human beings in the every society. Only data is not sufficient, because whatever the child is speaking, that is structure dependent, means that has some structure, some formation. Whatever the child is speaking, that must have a structure, and everything that has been produced by the child, that will be structured, that have certain formation. But the child parents don't teach him the grammar of that particular language. But how a child can develop the grammar of that particular language? The question is that our childs are creative, but how this creativity comes from the child? Either this creativity is inborn, or After the birth, the child has developed. But if after the birth, the child has developed the creativity, but we have only provided the child a data. But how the child has developed the creativity? Because everything that child is speaking is the structural dependent, is grammatical in simple sentence. The solution of this problem is that every human being that comes into this world has one thing, that is the core layer of human mind, and this is the part of genetic makeup, and Chomsky called this the bio program. And every child have one thing that has installed in the human mind, that is the bio program. The child only takes data from the environment, and this bio program is inactive yet. When we expose the child to the society, and the child takes data, and after taking data, this program develops, and this program evolves within the time frame, and so the child develops his own grammar. So we can say that this develops the structure, this develops the grammar of that particular language. But the role of environment is that environment is giving you only the data, the particular data of that particular language in the society you are living. But every human being in this world, when he comes into this world, he has only the inborn faculty that Chomsky called that the bio program. And that bio program constructs the grammatical sentences, and the environment plays very important role, because within the environment the child is provided the data, and in the human mind the child has the bio program, and this bio program activates when the child listens the data, and after that the child develops his own grammar. And this is the solution of the problem, and FSkinner has given us the one aspect of the learning, and Chomsky has given us the new concept of learning, and Chomsky has called that language learning is scientific study, because this is the data, this is the external data, this tells us what is going on outside, and what is this? This tells us that this is the part of human mind, and this tells us what is going inside within the human brain. And these two concepts are very important when we are talking about the language and linguistic studies. Thank you very much.